I'm Dennis McDonald. We're here today at Yale Appliance and Lighting, talking about grills. I'm joined by Rick Maderas, one of the senior staff here at Yale. Today we wanted to talk about some of we've come up with 6 common mistakes people make sometimes during buying a grill, and then therefore after the grill they come back and said, man, I wish I thought of a few of these other things. So we've kind of categorized them into 6 key mistakes that we want to help you avoid or to consider prior to buying your range. Rick, why don't you start me off with number 1?
Absolutely, Dennis. Number 1 would definitely be the most common mistake I've run into over the years with most customers, and that's fuel type. When you consider fuel type, most people think tank, tank, tank with grills. It's not always the case. And it's not even necessarily making a mistake, but maybe making the wrong buying decision. If you could have gone natural gas to tie it in, man, I would have loved to have that freedom and flexibility at my home, absolutely. So know your fuels and know your limitations. Are we gonna go natural gas and get the gas from the street, or are you gonna keep it old school, like I like to call it, with the regular tank where you swap it out every single time? So you wanna make sure that before you get anything delivered, you know what you're running into, because there's a chance where if we've shipped it, there's no turning back.
All right, well, certainly something to consider, fuel type. Why don't you tell me, what's number 2? What's number 2 on that list?
Oh, number 2 is definitely gonna be sizing regrets. So I always tell people, make sure you're happy with the size that you have, and if you're not, go bigger. But always measure, measure, measure. Measure your location, because think about a time where maybe you threw a party and you had round 2 of burgers. Well, why not just have 1 round of burgers and 1 round of dogs? So always make sure you've got a grill that's big enough for your location. And again, don't forget to measure.
All right, so there, the yin and yang of just how much do you need day in, day out, and then how much do we really want to have, ideally, when we have that party. Okay, great. So you got me through 1 and 2. 3, what do we got for number 3?
Third one definitely has to tie in with delivery. Are there any delivery limitations? So if we're gonna be putting this up on an upper deck, your town or city might actually have strict codes as to where it can be located. So keep that into consideration. Check with your local town inspector. Also, if you have it too close to your home, that might be dangerous. That may be very well an issue, and I know a few people who are guilty of that pretty recently. So delivery site limitations would have to be number 3 for sure, Dennis.
Okay, we got the 3 on the list. Take me to number 4.
Number 4 would be regret, and we call it accessory regret. So here you are, you just spent a ton of money on this brand new grill, and there's something you can't do on this new grill. So talk to your salesperson, do the research and say, okay, well, you know, maybe my next grill, I want to have a smoker box or a side burner and be able to do corn and beans or something like that on the side. So make sure that you've considered all the accessories that could potentially go with your grill and not have any regrets for sure.
Right, so we're gonna talk later in the series about how long some of these grills last, but if they're gonna be around for a while, we wanna think about, could this grill grow with us? Could it have some of those things that maybe down the road I really think I'd really like?
I agree,
All right,
absolutely.
what do we got at number 5?
Number 5, assembly. Think of all the parts involved. So here at Yale, we can deliver and we can assemble. So make sure you know your limitations. If you're getting a brand new grill, who's putting it together? And if you're not buying it from Yale, who is putting it together?
You know, that's a good point, Rick, because I was that person that bought that box grill thinking to my wife, I could put this thing together. And I'll tell you, halfway through, I waved the white flag. I called our install people and I was like, just get here.
Yep.
Whatever it costs, I would rather you do it.
I can attest to it, worth every penny, absolutely.
Okay. So what tops it out? What's number 6 on the list?
Number 6 would have to be cheap grills, buying cheap grills. So too often we see these grills that are $100, $200 and not knowing that we might be replacing all these parts or replacing the grill all too often. I know many times before, you know, you think of brands that have the name broil in them, we see that is a key indicator where you're probably going to be broiling through your cash and your grill in no time.
Sure. All right. Well, listen, I don't know. This is both got me to laugh, but got me to think about some of the 6 most common mistakes you guys see here at Yale. And I'm really excited for the 2017 season, and hopefully you avoid your mistakes, and we can help to be part of that.
Absolutely.